What is it like to be on Soft White Underbelly?
Where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Orange County, California.
If any of you guys heard of Soft White Underbelly, it is the number one channel in the world on YouTube for sharing stories on, the dark side of humanity, right? People who go through addiction and trauma and being abused and hurt. But there's also stories of redemption. People who have been through hell, came through it, and now are helping other people with their story. And so I was blessed to be on Soft White Underbelly twice. I was on it in December of 2024, I believe. And I got about 75,000 on YouTube, over a million on Facebook. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. I hear a lot of people try to talk negative about Mark, who runs it. Mark's a great guy and a great person with a great heart. You got to remember, people are always going to have perceptions of you, especially when you're big out there in the world of social media and the internet. And there's a lot of cyber bullies that just talk crap based on what they think is true. So I'm telling you from my experience, amazing person that cares. And he gave me this opportunity to be on it, and it changed my life forever, because that for me as a speaker and as a counselor opened up so many doors for me to be able to have opportunities of a lifetime. Washington Goes Purple, the Washington Health Department up in Maryland, they saw the video and they flew me out, and I got to go to Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, West Virginia, DC for 2 weeks, all paid for, to be the recovery speaker of Recovery Month and to speak to people at sober livings and churches and homeless shelters. I got to meet Brandon Novak and go to his treatment center. And I got to bring my wife with me, and everyone was there. It's amazing. Washington Goes Purple. I love them. Great people with a great heart. And now basically I have the ability to go there whenever I want to go spread hope. And Mark giving me that opportunity is what gave me that. And it's amazing, and I think a lot of times people think like, how do you get to a point where you're okay with like sharing your story when millions and millions of people are going to see it? Well, something I've learned from me is the more you share your story, the less it stings. You take back your power. People can't use it against me. I share it all the time in my city of Orange County, LA County, social media. So I kind of work through it, being okay if people know. And don't get me wrong, I was nervous getting on it the first time because I'm like, man, I hope I don't mess up. I hope I sound okay, right? I got social anxiety. I'm an overthinker. Hopefully he likes my story. And, I went in, I did what I did, and I got a lot of good feedback. It was really cool. And recently, it might come out today, tomorrow, or this week, I got to go back on Soft White Underbelly. Really cool. But this time, we're going to share more of like the dark side of it, because I usually don't focus on like the war stories. But this time I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus on it. So I kind of shared, and I was nervous. I'm not going to lie, because I feel like if you watch this one, you're kind of like, is this guy even a good person now or doing anything with his life? Because the first one was my, positive story. And this one was more of like, this is what my life looked like in addiction. This is how much I used. This is what I did. This is how it made me act. There's a lot of things I had a lot of shame for and guilt for from people I lied to, hurt, cheated on, stole from. Um, but that's just the reality of addiction, right? It's not me acting like that. It's the addiction when it takes over. It changes you. It makes you do things that are out of character. And what am I reacting to? Just trauma that I've been through. So I was nervous for it. Like anybody, I'm sure once I was done, I'm like, damn, I should have shared this. I should have talked slower. I should have talked longer. Oh my gosh, what are people going to say in the comments? I said some wild stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. Again, it's just a platform to kind of share some more hope with people. Hopefully people can feel seen and not alone. Uh, and it was just a great opportunity, and I'm very grateful for Mark from Soft White Underbelly, his producers, the whole team out there. It's amazing people, super cool people. And yeah, for anybody that's watching this and you're like, I want to share my story, I want to get out there, do it, because your story is your superpower. Just start sharing it on social media, start sharing it in small circles, start sharing it in support groups. Just be creative with it and just do it and be patient with it, because I've had a lot of opportunities happen for me by just being vulnerable. Like this tank top that I'm wearing, you can't see it, but on the back it says I was sexually abused, suicidal, and addiction. Um, that's just how I am and who I am, and I spread it like that. Some people might say TMI, too much information, but it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, my story happened, and I have to live with it of what happened to me, right? So share your story to help people while you heal yourself. So sharing it will help you heal. go to therapy. If you're in addiction, find a program, work a program, explore different modalities, whatever works for you, so you can make sure you're healing as you're healing others. And you'd be surprised what life can give you through sharing your story. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need to come from like famous people connections or any of that stuff. If you just share your story, you'd be surprised a lot of people out there that want to help you and open up doors for you. So yeah, that was my soft white underbelly experience. I hope that if you guys watch this video, check them out. I'll plug in the videos above for the soft white underbelly, the first one, because I don't know if the second one will be out yet. I'll put the first one there, and then if I could go back and edit the video, I'll put the second one up there. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day.